Hello, hello, hello there everyone. Alex here with Lucksack Games here for the next round of this Legacy Preliminary. So let's see what we have here. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this. The question is, do we chalice on 1 or chalice on 2? I think this is one of the rare occasions I think I'm gonna say I'm okay chalicing on turn 2. So let's see what the opponent does here. Tundra Pass. Alright, sure. We don't really want to draw another land, so let's get a forest out of our deck. Draw another land. Called it. Called it. Of note, if we'd play a City of Traders on 1, it would have been real bad with drawing that Dark Depth. So let's play Thespian Stage and try and resolve this Chalice on 1. Brainstorm in response. Seems pretty good to me. Seems pretty good to me. So they're either Jeskai Mentor at this point or Miracles. Alright, Chalice for 1 resolves. That's pretty good for us. Alright, so it's possible the opponent has Counterspell, but it's also possible this Karn is about to resolve. So, let's see. This Karn just resolved. Sweet. Go ahead and minus Karn. Yep. And grab us a Liquid Metal Coating and pass the turn. Liquid Metal Coating's pretty good. Alright, flashes in Snapcaster Mage. That's pretty good at pressuring Karn, that's for sure. Yep. Alright, so do we just make the Dark Depths token? Or do we go for Stone Raining them? We only get to Stone Rain them once. They could have a Jace. I'm just going to go ahead and cast the Liquid Metal Coating. Liquid Metal Coating their Tundra. Take it away from them. They're going to have a million lands, so I don't really want to Ghost Quarter them. Play Dark Depths, so I don't have the fast mana. We'd play Ancient Tomb, and then we would get to resolve another Karn. Well, that's my favorite of the scenario so far. I'm just going to go ahead and play Dark Depths, sack City of Traders, and pass. The opponent will be able to attack down the Karn here. That's fine. Sure. Karn's dead. Tropical Island, huh? Well, if that doesn't scream Oko to me. Alright, let's just go ahead and pass the turn here. Ice Fang's pretty good. Ooh, and a basic forest, so we won't be able to take them off green, that's for sure. Alright, we are going to go ahead and go for our dude. Keep this one. Draw. Sylvan Scrying's not terrible. Alright, so we have no way to remove this as a blocker as of current, because we don't have like a Walking Ballista or anything. Go to combat and get in there for 20. Do you have some effect that stops us here, opponent? Alright, attack us. Attack you for 20. Blocks? Sure. Death touch doesn't matter on an indestructible thing. Alright, let's just jam another Karn. Cool. Take away the Tropical Island. Go ahead, opponent. If they have Oko, that's going to be kind of a bummer, but not the end of the world. Nope, looks like the 2020 got there and navigated our way through that game exactly how we needed to. While possible they don't have Oko, I'm definitely feeling like they're a deck that has some Okos going on. So, I'm feeling like Chalice of the Void did some work there. Definitely. Opponent almost certainly knows they're against a brew since they had to go against both halves of the deck, facing down not only Karn, but also our 2020. It's kind of great because it splits how you can attack us two different ways as well. So is there anything we want to change here from our opponent? I think I want to bring in Spyglass for Oko. So they're Bant. And I guess I'll cut a Living Wish. Try it like that. Chalice Karn and a 2020. It's a hell of a recipe, that's for sure. I will be right back. I'm just going to go check something at the door. This hand has both parts of our combo. A Dark Depths. And a Chalice of the Void. It's so slow though. I'm going to go ahead and keep this. I'm not super happy about it, but I am going to go ahead and keep it. And I guess I'm just going to go ahead and play the match out. Going into that wasn't exactly spectacular. An Ancient Tomb would have been great. Just going to pass here. Double fetch is pretty nice that they're keeping. All right, let's grab a forest. Crop rotation, huh? I think here I'm just going to go ahead and play out a Wasteland and go for a Chalice of the Void. I expect this fully well to be countered. Oh my god, it resolved. Okay. So they have an Oko or something, obviously, or a Disenchant. Some way of getting this Chalice of the Void off of the table. But the speed at which it resolves makes me wish that I had crop rotation, that's for sure. Return to nature, sure. That's pretty good against almost every part of our combat. Alright, so hey look, we do the other half of our combo. Do we just do that over the next 2 turns then? Yeah, let's do that. So let's take away one of their lands. Sure. Go ahead and change phases so that goes away. Alright, opponent's going to go ahead and use it. Use it before you lose it, right? Sure. Alright, so we're going to Wasteland them again. Crop rotation for Ancient Tomb. Oh, opponent has Force. Very nice. Well played by them. Alright. Last turn. With Ancient Tomb in play, their being able to Chalice of the Void would have been insane. As evidenced by their Brainstorm. Well, Astrolabe just fixed all their color problems, unfortunately. Karn will be decent down the line, so let's go ahead and play a Thespian Stage and pass the turn. Of note, they played 2 1-drops there. Second Ice Fang. Ooh, Library. Way worse for us. Alright. That was a pretty good draw in the Life and the Loam, though. No way we can cast it and Chalice. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and Chalice of the Void here. I could Living Wish for the naturalized one, but for Reclamation Sage. But I don't feel that's correct. My opponent gets in there for 1. Go ahead and Life from the Loam. Target 2 wastelands and wooded foothills. See if it resolves. Sweet. Sweet. Alright, well, I guess I'm playing the wasteland. Forcing the opponent to fetch a little suboptimally. And passing the turn. Yep. See, now they have to fetch a... Ideally, they fetch a forest instead. See how many cards they end up taking off of this. Took 4, sure. Do we dredge this? I think we do. Dark Depths, yep, that's pretty good. Alright, let's play our Dark Depths and pass the turn to them. Opponent blew up our Chalice. Rude, rude, rude opponent. So obviously we knew Wasteland would not be actually countering anything here. If they don't attack with Ice Fang, it means that they don't have an answer to a 2020, which would be the news we'd want to hear, that's for sure. Sweet. Alright, and they might Oko our 2020, but we have to go for it. So we have a game 3 to figure it out if our opponent manages to answer this. So let's go. Yep, it's getting 20 life. Wow, the opponent had the answer and still didn't attack with Coatl. So that's some dedication. Alright. Well, let's Living Wish. Yes, we'd love to Living Wish. Do I grab a Zusa? I just grab Dark Depths, right? Yeah. Alright, let's pass the turn. Let's do it to him again next turn. Opponent, I'm going to keep playing 2020s, and you're going to keep answering them, okay? Wait, no. You're not going to keep answering them. I meant to say the second thing. Palace Jailer. That's an interesting one to use before we made our 2020 that they'll have a blocker for. City of Traders. It's not super useful unless we want to try and cast this Karn this turn. Let's go ahead and pass the turn. Possible the opponent has multiple Swords to Plowshares in their hand, especially with drawing an extra card every turn. We'll see. Opponent can no longer draw additional cards with the library because they are at 2. Could have wastelanded their fetch in response there, but I think I would rather make a 2020. Alright, so I have a couple options here. Not a lot of which I like of the record. The first is change the Thespian stage to name something else, like Island or Forest. The second is to just go for the Dark Depths here, which plays into a lot of their stuff. I think we're committed to just going for it. So if the opponent has additional answer, they have additional answer. Go ahead, Pitting Needle. Do your stuff. Karn the Great Creator. That's a great name. We're at 54 life. Alright, gets it on. Alright. Alright. We drew Karn. Alright, should we Living Wish for Azusa now? Alright, Life in the Loam, targeting Ancient Tomb, Dark Depths, Thespian Stage. Play Dark Depths. Pass to the turn. Alright, opponent fetches down to 1. Discard City of Traders. So because the opponent chose Karn Great Creator, we can just keep jamming 2020s. Oof. Jace is really good against the 2020s plan. Alright, Living Wish. Let's see if this even resolves. It does. Alright. Grab A to Z in the USA. Go ahead and take away their volcanic island. And pass the turn to them. We're pretty likely to be dead here. Opponent appears to be going for ultimating their Jace. Which is pretty reasonable. I'm going to go ahead and mill this life from the loam. Alright, let's go ahead and play this Ancient Tomb. Life is almost free at 44. This isn't resolving. What's countering it, opponent? Hard cast Force of Will. Sure. Sure. Alright, let's pass the turn. Of note, we're the ones behind on clock here. Oops. Why am I playing so slowly? Between Sylvan Library and Jace and this Monarchy, I'm pretty sure we can't beat what the opponent's doing. But I'm going to try. Alright, let's take them off another land. Pass the turn back to them. So now they can't attack with their Ice Fang. We're going to make a 2020 this turn. We're going to make a 2020 in 2 turns and see if that's good enough. Ooh, opponent ticked up there, which means they can't attack. Sure, opponent. I'll take away your creature. Since the opponent has already upticked their Jace, see no reason not to go for it here. Alright, go to 59 life. Alright, let's see if we draw Sorcerer's Spyglass off the top. Is it in our graveyard yet? It is not. And we did sideboard in for Oko. Did not draw it this turn. Did not draw it this turn. Alright. Let's go ahead and slam Karn down. All he turns off is an Astrolabe, but it was a really good name out of the opponent. Ooh, is the opponent going to counter it anyways? Swords their own dude in response. Sure. Sure. We get one more shot at that Sorcerer's Spyglass, and that's only if the opponent bottomed there. Puts the card on top. Alright. Well, that's almost certainly a death null for us, but let's see what we got. Opponent's going to let us draw Wasteland. That's pretty reasonable. Alright, opponent gets to ultimate their Jace and win the game here, so let's go to game 3. Alright, any changes we want to make here for game 3? Opponent has a million things against the Thespian Stage Dark Depths plan. But I don't think we can do anything about it. Let's just try and be fast. It looks like Chalice for 1 is a huge detriment for the opponent's deck, because it does look like they appear to be a weird Miracles deck with Ice Fang Coatl. And Return to Nature, apparently, which is a much better card than Disenchant, to be fair. Alright, let's see what we get. See if we're lucky. Opponents played this super well. Super duper well. Take an opportunity to go ahead and zoom in the sideboard here. Yep, we did bring in the Spyglass. That's the best we could have done there. Top decking it for Jace would have stopped his ultimate. And then the opponent still has to kill us from 60 at 3 damage a turn. That, especially after swordsing their own dude, does not get them there, that's for sure. They had another swords though. That's kind of crazy. Do I actually just want to board in the Suzusa? And let's see. Not sure if I want to board in the Suzusa. Or this Crucible. I'm gonna go ahead and cut all the Living Wishes and grab Thespian Stage Dark Depths and try it like that. Try it like that. Hey, sweetheart. Alright, so the opponent might be switching up their sideboard plan based on what they saw. Needle is very effective against our Karn, unfortunately, as we don't currently have a way to remove it outside of this Reclamation Sage. Which I'm cutting all my Living Wishes, so I'm cutting my access to it. I'm actually going to go ahead and leave in a Living Wish because it grabs Ruminap or Rec Sage. So Ruminap is kind of like Crucible of Worlds with legs. With legs. Quick shout out again to Lumbar. Thank you so much for your support and subscribing to the channel. If you out there want to join the Lucksack Legion, please hit the subscribe button down below. If you ring the bell, it'll alert you whenever we go live with a new video. We would love to play first. A hand so close, hit a hand that we can't keep. Back to back. Oof. Not like this. This isn't how we want to go down. Alright, going to 4. Well, in our 4's defense, this is the best hand that we've kept so far. And even though the opponent's going to have every piece of interaction in the world, we're going to do our best to just try and combo kill them. They have a million basics, so these wastelands aren't very good. 1 Chalice of the Void off the top, please. 1 Chalice. Ooh, it's not bad, that's for sure. Alright, if I draw Ancient Tomb or City of Betrayers off the top, I'm a little upset that I didn't Dark Depths. Looks like a Ponder off a basic Plains. Astrolabe, hell of a magic card. Brainstorm off of a basic Plains. Wild. I wonder what the opponent could have possibly kept. They must have multiple Swords to Plowshares. It's the only thing I could imagine. And they get to make it a perfect one with a fetch. Nice. Into second Ponder. Opponent's just good and set up, unfortunately. Drew another Dark Depths. Well, I'm going to play this Wasteland. I'm going to name this Thespian Stage either Plains or Island. I am still going to do that. I could make it a green source, but I don't think it matters. That is a turn too late, unfortunately. Flash in your 1/1 blocker. Yep. Yep. Unfortunately, it would have been much better to have had that Elvish Spirit Guide a turn prior. Oko, the Thief of a Crown. Yep. Oko's pretty good. Sure. Uh-oh, the opponent has Swords to Plowshares. Well, that's unfortunate. Towards me, baby. Yep. Let's go. Draw a land off the top for this Karn. Not that it does very much, but let's go. Susa. Alright, at this point I'm willing to concede to my opponent with 5 cards in hand. Well played, opponent. Well played. Just gonna go ahead and put us to X and 2 in the Legacy Preliminary. So, same finish as we had in Modern. Thank you everyone so much for tuning in. I appreciate all of your support. Remember to follow us on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, and hit the like button if this is some content you enjoyed. Alex here with Lucksack Games, reminding you to have an awesome night.